Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, Miyogi. Welcome back to some more of my experience with The Crew 2's closed beta. And where we left off, we just purchased an ND Roadster. I gave you my reviews about the game. And now, well, the most logical thing for a street racer main like me is to, well, dominate the rest of the street racing community. Well, dominate the street racing scene in general. Now, we are entering what the game calls the Sleeper Street Race. This one is a bit of a shocker for me in a sense that when I first thought of the Sleeper, I was thinking everyone else is in stock and such. Oh, wait, cutscene.
Look at the hot shot rookie. Thinks they can just roll in and walk away with it.
You race for pinks? We're gonna be walking, all right.
Now, this is what it's all about for some folks. Rides, the people, the party. Easy to see why going legit doesn't appeal. Gonna take some time to get more people to see it my way. Time I got. Just look at those cars. There's some mighty fine rides lining up out there. But you know who I'm thinking our friends should be watching out for? That plain-looking one right there.
Huh? Doesn't look like much.
It doesn't have to if it's got the right kind of monster under the hood. And if you're not careful, that monster's gonna eat you up.
Of course, it has to be an Aberrath. Well, the Mini Cooper does not count anymore. I mean, as the years go by, it just gets more powerful and powerful. The Aberrath, well, at least it keeps up to standard.
Wow, your sleeper car just woke up?
And I have to give my rest in peace to the Camaro just now. And okay, looks like we just need to, well, the usual. Since it's a normal difficulty, you just have to be in pole position. Oh no! I actually overestimated the roadster in that one corner, and now I'm falling behind in 5th out of 5th place. Oh, well, hello! Back in the PvP in the Crew 1, this used to be my favorite spot because anytime it's a dogfight battle in the local PvP and it's this map, I always kind of got the advantage in a way. But that's like 75% out of all my community battles and such. And wow, that Abrath really pulled off a huge lead there. And if I'm right, I just jumped in on each and every race without caring what happens to the Roadster, so I haven't actually tuned it much entirely, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I was like giving myself a little bit of a challenge, even if this is just normal difficulty. Oh. Yeah, I mistook this game too much for an arcade. It's a bit of a mixture of arcade and simulation. Whoa, what? Oh, no. Right. I forgot. The AI now takes smart shortcuts. Is there such a thing, smart shortcuts? Well, in the Crew 2, they'll be using shortcuts a lot. Not all the AIs, though.
Is a loadout like that street legal?
None of this is street legal, you. That's kind
Damn
of
it.
the point. Hard to make people want to go legit when it means giving up something like this.
Oh my god. That Aberrath is just way ahead now. I actually don't know if I could actually still catch up. Oh, it looks like I'm actually catching up to the Aberrath. There he is. Wait, hold on. Wait, is that the same guy with the Viper in the last video? God damn it, Travis. See guys, this is what I mean when I say we're gonna see Travis a lot. And I don't mean that in any good way whatsoever. At least we got... Oh, damn it. I was about to say that at least we got the lead. Whoa, everyone's right behind me. No, Travis, you stay back. A little bit of a break there. I messed that corner up, but at least I didn't hit the wall this time. No, Travis, no. This is how unfamiliar I was with the map on my first time playing this, guys. So yeah, it pays to pay attention to the map. Either riskily take the shortcuts if you know where they are or not. And I'm trying my best to slipstream behind the Camaro there. Did I make it? Damn it! I was pretty sure I got ahead of the Camaro first before the finish line. Don't give me that sound. Don't give me that sound. And okay, I restarted the game and actually this ending is much more favorable. So I just restarted that one last race, tried to destroy Travis once and for all. And we did it. It's actually that hard in a way, especially in a bone stock roadster.
Big bucks, which we can use to buy all the cool stuff we want.
Don't you mean what I want?
Street racing's got history. It didn't start with us. Some say it began in the 20s with bootleggers. They needed to outrun revenuers, so they tricked out their cars in order to make a clean getaway. Those souped-up roadsters and stock cars, you can draw a line from them to the street machines you see today, and from those drivers to us.
Okay, a little bit of a history lesson there on how street racing happened in the US. I don't know if that is actually factual or not.
Who doesn't want to race?
We'll save that when the actual full game comes out.
It's a dream race, so
Camaro,
enjoy.
Challenger, Bimmer, Travis. I actually talked with a friend of mine who's also into racing games as much as I am, and he made this note that Travis, I'm not saying this Travis here, but in the Need for Speed series, you know, the unnamed player, it turns out that unnamed player actually has a name. And when he said that the name was Travis, it just blew my mind when I connected that to Need for Speed, not Need for Speed, but to the Crew 2. Does that mean that the Travis in this game is actually Travis from Need for Speed series? Is the from the Need for Speed series? Is Ubisoft making a tandem game with EA? I hope not. Because if that is true, I sense microtransactions coming in future updates. Please no. Alright, so now we are in the Motor Trend Classic Challenge. So as the name dictates, we are off against classic cars, and this was a really bad start. Okay, so 7th place we have an S30. I do believe there are 2 of these S30s.
You never changes from the back of the pack. So go get
Shut
yourself a
it,
new
Lectrell! I'm doing what I can. Okay, so these classic cars aren't actually too classic in a way. They're internal, so yeah, upgraded. And yes, I am the only modern car here. I'm glad that there is no vehicle restrictions for such, as long as it's a street race car on a street race. I'm liking the fact that it's themed and all. But I guess that's just about it, in a way. Well, for now. Okay, so that was a GT500. I'm doing a little bit of slipstreaming behind the others. Miura, another S30, another Shell. Oops. Almost lost control there. Okay, now we're in 3rd. Wait, is that a Porsche 964? Is that oh yes, my baby, it is. You know what this means, guys? With the S30 in and the 964 there, I hope that if ever we do get to unlock in the full game or use the Porsche 964, wow, sexy. Once we unlock the Porsche 964, hopefully it has the Raoult Begriff body kits, or at least even just the wing. Not the one from Need for Speed 2015, but the other Raoult kit. Because, you know what that means, S30, 964 Turbo, you do the math. You know what I was about to say. Speaking of which, you may have noticed why I actually haven't been playing that much Maximum Tune recently. Well, due to a lot of factors. Ow. A lot of factors anyway, and no, not one of them does involve, damn this Challenger. One of them does not involve me with Maxi 6's release. Okay, that's much better. Where was I before we started this race? Right, why I haven't been posting or going to the arcade recently, and what the hell is wrong with that one woman right there? It's like she's running for her life. Okay, I haven't been playing Maxi 6 in a long while. Financial issues is one. I got swamped with schoolwork, which is another. My entire backlog, this included, is another, and I am so sorry, ma'am. And that's basically the majority of it. I actually can't tell if there was another factor that contributed. Ow! Oh, it looks like they retained the old Camaro models for the traffic cars. But yeah, that is most of the. Okay, where was I right? That was most of the reasons why I actually haven't been playing the arcade recently. Also, there's a little thing about the community. Both good and bad sides of the community are becoming equally toxic. Both in-game, out-game, and during discussions. I'm not saying that I'm raising a white flag in this one, guys. Well, let me talk as we enter onto the Pro League, but I'm gonna stop once the cutscene kicks in.
Listen up, people. I'm looking for a driver. If you can handle yourself on the water, and in the air, and behind the wheel, obviously, though we'll come to that later, then maybe you've got what my team needs. Beat the posted time for the trial, and there'll be a spot for you. Fail, and well, I'm sure someone else will grab the opportunity. Alexis Kendrick Racing deals strictly with winners. And I'm Alexis, so I would know.
Alright, so we're having our first taste of boat racing. Remember what I said earlier in the prologue. This feels no different from car racing, other than that one extra button that I need to press just to get that extra boost of speed. Now, while this is going on, let me just talk about again where I left off. Yeah, right, about Maxi 6. Maxi 6 is another factor as well. And I've been doing a lot of speculations. I've been lurking around the forums. I'm still quite skeptical about the whole dress-up system being totally reset. Because if the new dress-up system involves individual body parts anymore, then yeah, I would not be surprised if the entire dress-up levels you have attained so far from Maxi 3 to 5 no longer means anything. Yeah, it's gonna be a whole lot of grinding again, but that gets me to question what happens to all our other purchased dress-up parts. Well, I'm not so sure, okay, because with the Maxi 4 to Maxi 5, when the Maxi G system was introduced, it got me questioning a lot of things, and it actually keeps us, in favor of the players. Now, when Maxi 6 came out, it's a huge controversy. A lot of people are whining, a lot of people are complaining. I see something is more of objective.
Congratulations, you got the gig. Let's go someplace we can talk about what happens
Okay,
next.
and in terms of if that is the case, I hope, the parts unlock system, like the levels would still be the same. Don't get me wrong. Because it just means for me that Tomo's R34 is going to be easily retunable, so is Daiki's 350Z. I'm just going to get the individual body parts I need, and I can be on my way. Sure, there'll be a little grinding and such, but, let's be honest, it's a game. They need ROI, they need return of investment for their new software. You can't blame them.
Looking forward to having you on the
But at the same time, I'm sure that
There's still
their
some things you need to work on, but
approaches
that's
are
okay.
still questionable.
I'll teach you what you need to know.
But let's just see
It'll be hard work,
when the
but you'll
game
see
actually does
results
come
on the
out, and
track,
let's hear feedback from the
waves,
Japanese.
or in the
I have a
air.
friend who's in Japan, and if he actually does get first-hand
This is the
experience, I'm gonna ask him to
It's where the
give
pro
me
racing
his
community
entire
rests.
experience, his entire feedback,
You can hang out here
so
too.
that we would all have an idea of what to expect on the
That's
international version.
Clarence Bishop.
But for now, that's enough Maxi 6 during the
He's the
Crew 2
reigning
gameplay.
champion
Let's
here.
just focus more on the crew.
Racing royalty, really. His father and grandfather were both champions, too. Which helps explain his attitude. If you start winning, he won't be happy with you. Clarence is old school. Doesn't think anything needs to change. A lot of drivers see things differently.
You know what's the only thing I noticed about Clarence? He reminds me so much of Big Shaq.
Just in case you're wondering, there's a
I'm waiting for him that if ever on the full game he has like dialogue or such, he may go something like, "Hey yo, my brother, I don't like you winning all these events, okay? Because that is my thing, not your thing. So just go move along, brother."
winners.
If he does that, I'm gonna be so happy. But I know they're not making parodies of existing celebrities and such, though, so that I doubt that's going to happen. But it's American dream, or maybe I'll just watch other YouTubers make memes out of Clarence the Third. Okay, but yeah, that's the entire part for this one. I have a special surprise for you for the next part, so I'll leave it at that. So I'll see you guys in the next part.
Wow.